I'm Kiyah. I'm 18 years old and I've been a little in Big Brothers Big Sisters for 7 years. If my friends were to describe me, they would say I'm blunt, I'm honest, I'm kind, I'm kind of funny. When I was little, I lived with my mom, my stepdad, my brother, and my sister. The only one that was working was my stepdad. I think at the time he had 2 jobs, but my mom couldn't work because she was sick. But the polycystic kidneys is our biggest issue. It started slowly taking a toll on her body. Like when I was like 12 or 11 or something, she couldn't cook for us anymore, so me and my sister had to start picking up cooking and cleaning, and she wasn't able to go to like a lot of our school functions or events. She felt like she was failing us as a mom. When anybody's in pain, I think they get really easily irritated. So it was like little things could just set her off. And you know, me trying to walk on eggshells because I know that she could go off at any moment. I didn't want to say anything wrong, and she knew that, which is why she was like, a child shouldn't have to deal with that. My mom thought that me and my siblings having the experience of Big Brothers Big Sisters would be really cool. I thought like just the idea of having a big sister where you can actually go out and do stuff would be really fun. And then they were like, you got a match, and I was like, oh, like that. Yeah, I was nervous after that.
My name is Alli. I've been in Austin for 31 years, since I was 5 years old. And I've been in the Big Brothers Big Sisters program as a big 7 years now.
I remember the first time I met Alli, I was really nervous. Like, I was hiding behind the wall and like peeking around the corner.
And it was a little bit awkward because, you know, you're meeting somebody new for the first time. You've never met them before. Like, you know about them, but you don't know about them.
I remember hearing her talking to my mom, and she seemed really nice. I thought she was really pretty.
Yeah, it definitely started out very, you know, both of us a little quiet and shy, so it's a little bit of a kind of nudging to talk about stuff.
The age difference, I wasn't expecting her to be that much older, which is crazy. I thought like kids and adults were into the same thing. So I was like, we can go play in the park and do that together. And we could, but not how I thought it was finna happen. We weren't finna play tag and stuff, you know?
Over the course of our match, I think the biggest challenge for Kiyah has been kind of being in an adult role and taking care of the house as she has at such a young age. Especially when we first met and were hanging out, she was very, very sweet. And so every time I'd pick her up to go on an outing, she would hug everybody goodbye. And she wouldn't leave until she hugged everybody that was there. She keeps a lot of stuff to herself. So she would kind of let things come out every once in a while, just like a little at a time. So I just wanted to make sure that she felt supported and safe. And that was kind of my goal over everything else. And then anything I could help with, of course, I wanted to help.
There was a time in 6th grade when my mom was having financial and relationship troubles. And at the time, my stepdad was living with us, and they just wouldn't get along. So it was just like a lot of arguing and fussing like every day, like every second of the day. There was drama going on at school between me and my friends, but everybody was mad at me. I really felt like, I was like, since I'm just making everybody mad and I'm just such a big problem, maybe it would be better if I just wasn't here. But, yeah, and then Alli came and she insisted on going out and doing something. Sometimes all it takes is to just get out the house and get out of that funk, but I remember asking her, I was like, can this stay between you and me? And then she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So I opened up to her about everything that was going on. And she didn't judge me or anything. She didn't judge my family. She didn't judge my friends. She just did her best to give me the best advice that she could, and it really helped me. And I was like, nobody's ever done that before.
I know the struggle of like not being able to do that, and you're like, I just want to be able to be myself and express myself, and if everybody's going to judge me for doing that, then I don't want to be around anybody. So I definitely wanted to just let her be herself and be a kid.
I've never just met anybody who was just unconditionally nice, so it made me really trust her.
I know that she's been under a lot of pressure to help her mom. She was kind of the go-to and basically kind of head of household.
When my mom was in the hospital for like some weeks, I think, we ran out of food and our stuff wasn't working.
Kiyah and her brother and sister were at home alone because their mom was hospitalized. So I went and checked on them and brought them some food because there's some family members that ended up not showing up to check on them. But I just wanted to make sure that they were safe and that they were fed and that, you know, everything was good.
Like, my family didn't even check up on me. And I'm like, we're really not her responsibility.
Are you getting into it?
Yeah.
Like where it's picking up a little bit? I've tried to be the big sister for Kiyah that I would have needed for myself.
But, like, it starts off really slow. I didn't realize how much talking to somebody could just change things.
I really could have just used somebody to chat with and just talk to and talk about, you know, just goings on in relationships.
Coming from my family, it's kind of like every man for themselves. It was a really big change of pace meeting Alli. She's done so much for me. High school, there was this teacher and I came to Alli complaining about him. And then Alli was like, I'm pretty good with essays and stuff like that. I'll help you. So Alli helped me edit it and stuff. And I showed it to my teacher and he was like, this looks really good. I wouldn't even have passed that class if it wasn't for Alli. With Alli being an artist, she's taught me like artsy things, like making jewelry. She actually got me into pottery because I was like, this is actually kind of fun. I
remember one time she made one and I took it off the wheel and I dropped it on the floor. And so she had to make another one, but she did it even better the second time, so it turned out.
We also did rock climbing. I wasn't a fan of that. I went horseback riding. That was really fun. We planted trees and we've picked up trash before. A lot of like environmental stuff.
And we will cook dinners and have her chop up vegetables and stuff.
I've helped her garden before. And I do not have a green thumb, but I'm trying.
It's kind of like, in a way, having a built-in best friend to go and do stuff with. You're kind of like, I want to go try this restaurant, but I don't know if anybody else will want to go with me. And you're like, you want to go? Let's go.
She was like, we're going to get you to start driving.
And now we wanted to make a left or a right here, so come up to...
She's very gentle with her instructions. Oops, sorry.
That's okay.
I do sometimes, occasionally, forget which one's gas and which one's the brakes. She never makes me feel uncomfortable when I'm driving.
All right, look for cars. Nobody coming? Great, go ahead. So I've really seen her really come out of her shell from this little shy, sweet girl to this more like confident adult woman.
I'm going to Texas State and I'm gonna major in psychology. I know we're going to still be really close, and we're going to be able to do like more stuff together once, maybe not like while I'm still like early stages in college, but once I get used to everything and we can be like best friends and stuff. So I'm really excited about that.
I would like to tell Kiyah that she's worth it and that she's blossoming into this, you know, beautiful young woman. And I'm so proud of her. Honestly, I can't imagine life without her now. She's just so much fun to be around, and like, we'll talk about, you know, some nitty-gritty stuff, but she's just so fun.
She really did like teach me. It's like, it's okay to be, it's okay. It's okay to be vulnerable and let your guard down sometimes. Really amazing to have somebody that you can confide in and look up to. And it's just really cool to see like your own growth. And it's like I would have never did that before. So it's really cool like what people can teach you. So it's been really cool being a little.
Great. Okay. Feel good? Okay, cut.